Sorry, my cat came in. Top of the morning. From an alcoholic addict. Morning coffee devotional. Had a little constructive criticism yesterday. I take it well. This is for you. Number one, I love y'all. Number two, I'd like to say there's all walks of life in AA and in any kind of addiction program that you can think of. I've met people that are billionaires in AA. I've also met people that just crawled out from a bridge that's been stayed the night there, so it's all walks of life. Whether I have a do-rag on or I have a suit on, it doesn't make any difference. You work your own program. It's up to you whether or not you want to do anything in your life. So you have to make the decision to, make a change, basically. Do the next right thing. So, it's really up to you. So whether a suit, three-piece suit, however you want to do it, knickers, cut off shorts with a tank top, man or wife beater, do-rag or not, no do-rag. Hey, looks can be very deceiving. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So I would like to share. I read this today as Bill sees it, and it was pretty powerful to me. So I wanted to kind of read it to y'all. Sorry it's a little gloomy in here today. We're getting soaked down here in South Florida for like yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're supposed to get like 8 inches of rain. So just pray for everybody that's may go underwater, and pray for the sick and suffering too. This one is called Release and Joy, and it's out of the As Bill Sees It, and it goes something like this. Who can render an account of all the miseries that once were ours, and who can estimate the release and joy that the later years have brought to us? Who can possibly tell the vast consequences of what God's work through AA has already set in motion? And who can penetrate the deeper mystery of our wholesale deliverance from slavery, a bondage to a most hopeless and fatal obsession which for centuries possessed the minds and bodies of men and women like ourselves? We think cheerfulness and laughter make for usefulness. Outsiders are sometimes shocked when we burst into merriment over a seemingly tragic experience out of the past. But why shouldn't we laugh? We have recovered and have helped others to recover. What greater cause could there be for rejoicing than this? That's on the journey I'm on, finding the Lord, finding AA. I've done the 12 steps, and my sponsors said every day do the steps that start with a 1. So 1, 10, 11, and 12. Do that every day. I don't know off the top of my head what they are, but they're around here somewhere. But just do it every day. But this right here is, and one of them, I know one of them is helping other people. And I'm on fire to help other people. So, sorry if the tie is a little crooked. I can't button the top button because I've gotten a little heavy. But helping other people is most amazing. So the next one is daily reflections for June the 12th. And this kind of hit home. They're actually, to be honest with you, they all hit home. You can relate. And when I'm talking, I just want to let y'all know, I'm talking about my personal experience. So I'm not, I'm no professional. I'm no counselor. I'm just an ordinary guy that's trying to recover day by day. And I'm just sharing my experiences and what these readings mean to me, okay? So don't take anything personal. Don't get butthurt. June 12th. It's forming true partnerships. But it is from our twisted relations with family, friends, and society at large that many of us have suffered the most. We have been especially stupid and stubborn about them. The primary fact that we fail to recognize is our total inability to form a true partnership with another human being. All my life, for 40 years, when I was drinking and drugging, that right there, I don't think I was able to have a relationship with any other human being. Whether it was a partner, somebody I was going out with or dated or fiance or even married, I don't think I was capable of having that relationship because I didn't know myself. You've heard the saying, love yourself before you can love anybody else. I didn't know how to love. So, and that was from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 53. Can these words apply to me? Am I still unable to form a true partnership with another human being? What a terrible handicap that would be for me to carry into my sober life. In my sobriety, I will meditate and pray to discover how I may be a trusted friend and companion. Trust me, I've prayed a lot because I want to be that person. I have so much love in my heart. I want to give to somebody. It's like, I had it before, but I didn't know how to do it. Now that I've come to know God and He's showed me AA and I'm learning the tools in AA to stay sober, I'm starting to love myself. I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking vitamins for the first time. I'm going to the gym. It's like, who's this Daniel? I don't know, but it's me. It's the true me. And so I have a lot of love to give, and I just want to give it, and I'll find somebody eventually at God's will. But and I'll keep getting stronger, so it's a good thing. They say in AA you're not supposed to have a relationship in the first year, or you're not supposed to change jobs in the first year. Nothing major. Don't move, don't change jobs, don't get in a relationship, don't get out of a relationship. So you just work on yourself. You got to find yourself again. So in all aspects of life, and whether you're a billionaire or you're under the bridge, it's all the same. So it doesn't make any difference what you wear. Again, sorry, had to throw that in there. So the next reading is Ninja Turtles. Sorry, the cat's down here. 24 hours a day. So this is for June 12th again. This one I kind of skimmed through a little bit. I told you I was going to try to read it blindly, but I was a little nervous, so I kind of read it. But I don't remember what it said, so this is the AA thought for the day. When we came into AA, we made a tremendous discovery. We found that we were sick persons rather than moral leapers. We were not such odd ducks as we thought we were. We found other people who had the same illness that we had, going back to what I said, who had been through the same experiences that we had been through. They had recovered. If they could do it, we could do it too. Was hope born in me the day I walked into AA? Heck yeah, it was. You don't know it. I didn't realize it. When I walked in there, I didn't realize I had a chance to survive, actually survive. And there is hope. And it's day by day. I wake up every morning journaling. I'm grateful that God allows me to wake up, breathe, and get out of bed. That's just true fact. I write it down every day because we don't know if we're going to live to tomorrow. So what it says about, everybody fights this illness, we're not odd, whether you're that billionaire or underneath the bridge or digging ditches or running, Cat 5 wire or, making a process better, in some factory or stuffing pillows. I'm just going by what I've done, a little bit of what I've done in the past, selling chemicals, pressure washing jobs, roofing. It's endless. It doesn't make any difference. My point is, it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter what you do. The main thing is finding God and letting Him lead you to AA. So the next thing is meditate. That's for me, by the way. That's what happened to me. Meditation for the day. He that heareth these sayings and doeth them is like unto a man who built his house upon a rock, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the wind blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. When your life is built upon obedience to God and doing the steps of the program and going to meetings, doing God's will as you understand it, you will be steadfast and unmovable even in the midst of storms. The serene, steadfast, unmovable life, the rock home, is laid stone by stone, foundations, walls, and roof, by acts of obedience to the heavenly vision. The daily following of God's guidance and the daily doing of His will shall build your house upon a rock. So that little paragraph right there was big for me, because when I started drinking and using drugs at an early age, my foundation for life as being a person was very soft. It was sand. So if any water come underneath it, I wasn't able to build anything strong. That's going back to what I said earlier. I wasn't able to hold any relationships, whether it was personal or with a loved one. I wasn't able to do that. So getting God under my feet and letting Him show me the way, working the 12 steps of AA, is building that foundation. You won't be able to tear me down. I used to get my feelings hurt real easily, and I have a best friend growing up. He tests me every once in a while, which I like, but he thinks he gets to me, but I'm very much stronger now, so it's going to be much harder. So you got to try a little harder. I'm just trying to make you understand where I'm coming from sometimes, and through text don't really get it. You need to actually speak to me. So it's fun. I kind of like it because it's making me stronger and building that foundation. There's a gospel song called Firm Foundation, which I love. You ought to listen to it. Just Google it or YouTube it. It's a firm foundation. That's what you have to build. And that's what I'm building to be a better person, better man. So the prayer for the day is, I pray that my life may be founded upon the rock of faith. I pray that I may be obedient to the heavenly vision. And that's exactly what I've been really saying all along today is, my journey right now. Come on. And where I'm going with this guy. It's endless. You don't know where it's going to go. So, the Lord's leading me in the right direction. I'm being patient and waiting and letting Him tell me what my next move is, what my next steps are. So, so it's a good thing. I'm loving it. Each day keeps on getting better. I'm growing each day, and I didn't realize I could grow at all. before. I didn't think I could grow. It was always just do what Dan wanted to do. Now I'm learning, oh, wait, let's sit back and wait, man. I mentioned something a couple days ago, I think. I had an issue come up at work about 3 or 4 months ago when I was first in recovery. And I was always a reactor. If you throw it in my court, it's like a tennis ball. Get it out of here. And I thought I was doing good. I really did. I thought mentally I was doing good. I don't want that problem in my life, or I don't want this in here. Get it out, or just reacting to something, whatever it was. So when this happened to me about 3 or 4 months ago, I did that same thing, and I'm learning all these tools and I'm getting better, but I stayed pissed off for like 4 or 5 days because I reacted. And I learned if I didn't react, that I wouldn't have been pissed off, but for 15 minutes. Can you imagine that? So making that decision to react caused me to be mad and upset, disgruntled, making bad decisions. It's hard telling what decisions you would have made, depending on what was life thrown at you the next 3 or 4 days. But I was pissed off and mad at the world for 3 or 4 days, maybe 5. I don't know. But I looked back at it and reflected, because I was able to do that now with the tools and the sponsorship that I'm in and the people I talk to. And they asked me questions, and we went over it. If I would not have reacted, it would have been resolved in 15 minutes that same day. So get you some of that. So that's huge to me, and I'm still actually learning that one, because I've been a reactor all my life. Changing something that you've done for 40 years is kind of hard to do. But hey, it's all work in process. So I am work in process, and I'm a firm believer in that. So, I forgot to put my phone number up here, 561-248-5471. If any of y'all want to reach out, text me. Email is shepardaniel, the letter C, @gmail.com. I would love to answer any questions I could, or talk, or just help in any way I can. I'm, like I said, I'm no life coach. I'm no professional. I'm no counselor. Just an ordinary human being trying to recover day by day and following the Lord doing it. He's just pointing me in the right direction. I'm just trying to wait on him and tell me where to go. Hey, I love y'all, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.